Hi, my name is Mike Wilt. I'm the leader of the Church Info open source database team. I'm going to show you a new feature today. This will be out in our next release. A lot of churches have been asking for a way to allow their members to have their own login and maintain their own contact information and their own payment information especially. So I'm going to show you how we'll be able to do that in the next version. So first of all, we're going to start from our website. I'm going to show you this demonstration right on our website using the demo that you can use too. So you can actually go to our website and follow along if you like. One thing I want to show you first is actually if you Google Free Church Database, we are one of the choices that shows up on the first page, probably the first one that didn't pay to be here. This open source project has been around for a long time, and the open source community is very good about linking open source solutions together. So Google has actually been impressed with us almost from the get-go. So here's our website. The place I'm going to show you the demonstrations are on the right and down. So I scrolled right and down. There's videos. This section, try our demo. This is the released version. You can try a version or an installation of the version that's currently released. And then if we keep going down, help test the very latest from the development team. This version here, the word here is a link. This version is actually the very latest coming off of our development server. The default login is admin. Password is demoadmin, DEMOADMIN. So this installation, this is built fresh every night. So normally if you come here, you'll see basically just a blank installation unless somebody got there first and started playing with it. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to admin, edit general settings, and then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and turn on this Be Self Create. This feature will allow people who are using the self-registration interface to actually create all of their own records for their own family. The default behavior would be to work with an established database where people would be registering and they would be matched up to entries that are already there. But for this demonstration, I'm going to change this to true. I'll save the settings, and now what we'll do is we'll move over to the self-service interface. I'm going to put that in a new tab. So it starts from the same. This is the path to the Church Info installation, and then if I say self register home.php, this is the path to the self-registration interface. So this would be the path that you would give your members so that they can come and do their own registration in your Church Info database. So the first thing I'm going to do is register. I'm a member who is just here to register for the first time. So I'll put in Fred Flintstone. I gave him a special email, fred@churchdb.org. I'll make that go away as soon as I finish this video so I don't get spammed on it. The CAPTCHA at the registration, the bottom of the registration page, this CAPTCHA is what keeps the robots out. If you don't have something like this on a publicly available site that allows registrations, then there's a lot of robots out there that will come and register fake people and ads for you, which is miserable. So the CAPTCHA feature keeps them out. Okay, now it says please check your email for a confirmation message. So Fred got this message on his email. This link will confirm the registration, so I'll click on this link. Now it says registration confirmed. Now I can log in. Now you can see he's got, this is the little bit of information that we've put in the database so far. He has a name, um, the family. Everybody gets a family. For personal information, I'm going to update this a little bit. Let's just say he was born in 1960. And now, because this is a self-registration situation, the database doesn't know about the rest of his family, so I'm going to use this link and add Wilma. Information is Fred. Oh, and I need to give her a birth year. Okay, so now we have Fred and Wilma. Now I'll add Pebbles. So now we have 3 members of the Flintstone family. We can edit the family information. That's where the address is kept. And the last thing I'm going to show you here is that because there's no the Vanco option for electronic payments isn't set up, we're really only seeing the pledge option, which is valid at all times. They can enter a pledge and say which fiscal year. And there's no fund set up in this default database, but I can at least show you that they can enter a pledge. And then once there's a pledge, then there might be payments. So if they've made any donation payments, they would show up here too. So this is what it looks like to Fred. And let me show you what it looks like back on the Church Info administration interface. So if I log in as admin, demo admin, and I'll list all the families. You can see we have a Flintstone family. The people in the Flintstone family are Pebbles, Wilma, and Fred. And if I turn on show pledges, we'll see that they made a pledge. So I wanted to show you both sides of this because from the personal interface, they can see their own family, their own pledges, their own payments, and then from the administration interface, you can see the administrator can see all of this information that came in, and then use it in the usual use the entire feature set of Church Info to do things like keep track of groups and track pledges and payments and send reminder letters and send tax letters and all of that good stuff. If you enable the Vanco electronic payment system, then this interface actually becomes even more useful because they are able to enter payment information directly. They can enter bank accounts or credit cards directly. The information goes straight to the Vanco server, and it never shows up on your own Church Info server, so we don't have to worry about storing bank account information or credit card information on the Church Info server. We just go send it directly to Vanco. So I hope you enjoyed this little presentation and think about making this option available to your congregation.